He is 100% worth it.
He takes it to another level. Oh my God, I just fell in love with it.
Thanks so much, Jay.
Blew my mind. And it worked. I wanted to buy my thing.
Jay is, I would say, the Yoda of sales calls, man.
Just talking to Jay, he was so good at just taking what it is, seeing the opportunity and the value and the real reason we are making it.
Talk to Jay because he got it. He can definitely help you out.
Talk to Jay. You're going to get a lot. You're going to gain a lot.
I would absolutely recommend him for any position that you have.
Jay's definitely the guy.
Give him the chance, give him the opportunity. You won't regret it.
He's good at what he does, so I highly recommend him, and I would book him before he is fully booked out.
What is up, Sales Ninjas? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Sales Ninja Show podcast. We have Jordan Molina and Mark Ramsey from Zero to Hero, strategies to close more deals on LinkedIn. Today, we're deep diving into LinkedIn marketing, and this is a social media platform that is completely untapped, and a lot of people do not know how to do it well, and that was me. And we're going to share and show with you how you can close more deals, book more calls, generate massive leads with the right strategies. Now, if you're like many entrepreneurs, even like myself, you probably face the frustration of putting in hours and hours and hours of LinkedIn with little to no show for it. No leads, no results, no sales. But what if you could crack the code, bing, and turn the LinkedIn presence, your LinkedIn presence, into a lead generation machine? Imagine that. Our guest today did not just crack the code. They turn their struggles into a proven system that's helping clients like myself and others generate millions of impressions, dozens of book calls, and closing deals that drive real business growth. From humble beginnings of 0 leads to generating over £11,000 in a single month and 20 million impressions with just a few videos, these LinkedIn experts, who are also my LinkedIn experts, are going to share the exact same steps that they use to build connections, create consistent results, and scale their businesses. So buckle up. Giddy up, because by the end of this episode, you'll be armed with the tools to transform your LinkedIn game and start closing more deals. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you the masterminds behind the Social Tiger LinkedIn organic marketing experts, Jordan Molina and Mark Ramsey. Welcome, gents. How are you?
Yeah, great.
Well, great.
I feel like I'm on the game show The Price is Right.
I'm going for the WWE thing, but awesome. Yeah, whatever works. I've always wanted to be like a Showtime host and MC.
I love that show. It's really cool.
Awesome. So welcome to the Sales Ninja Show podcast, and thank you guys so much for your time. And I have a confession to make, because even though we've been working together so closely every single day, I have made the mistake of not bringing you onto the show earlier. So my sincere apologies.
No problem, Jay. I mean, we all get busy, and it's no worries.
Thanks for having us now.
Thanks.
Yeah,
thanks. We really appreciate it.
Okay, let's talk about the Zero to Hero, because there's so many people here who are in a place where they're ready to give up. And they've actually tried LinkedIn, amongst other things, and have had very little to no success. So tell us a bit about how you went from Zero to Hero, because maybe you had crickets and no conversions. Tell us about that.
I think Mark's story is especially special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Within his first 3 months, he really got amazing results and traction that no one has in the history of LinkedIn has ever pulled off. So we'll start with his.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, Jay, thanks for having us. It's a pleasure to be here. So let's go back to the beginning and why we started what we do. So we started what we do because I had 15 years background in hospitality, in networking and building relationships with clients, building scaling businesses from 500,000 to 5 million. take home at the end of the year. So I did that through the power of personal branding. So I was the face of the brand. I was in front of people. I was selling tables. I was booking out tables night after night and upselling, link selling. And I thought to myself, how can we scale this for multiple business owners? And then, like an epiphany came. And I was like, social media. That's how we can scale it for multiple business owners. Networking at scale for other business owners who don't necessarily have that conversational skill or that technical know-how. And that's when it was born, the Social Tiger. It's been going for about 10 years now, where it started on Instagram and it's come over to LinkedIn in the last 2.5 years. Then joining forces with Jordan, the superhero up there. So the reason I joined forces with Jordan was because I saw the expertise that he had in sales and his background working with Oracle and his tech side of the business. So I thought, you know what, like, let's really see how we can bring this from 0 leads to 20 plus leads a month in the inbox. So we started to build out what's called the Organics Social System, which is created by myself and Jordan from the Social Tiger, which is a system which goes from nurturing to first impressions, to nurturing, to relationship building. So all those things you would do in hospitality, but in the online space for multiple people. Jordan, do you want to add a little bit to that?
Sure. So, my name is Jordan. I've been a social seller on LinkedIn for about 5 years. I've created a multi 6-figure business in those 5 years, and then in a year and a half ago, I joined forces with Mark because like me and Mark, we just complement each other. I think he's been bashful. He didn't really describe the 3 months. His first 3 months on LinkedIn, he created. He just put his wizardry into practice. He formulated the best storytelling event of last year, right?
Yep.
And it was based on storytelling, and he had Laura Costa, Richard Moore, all of the top influencers on LinkedIn speaking at his event in London. So, that's absolutely unheard of. I never heard of that before. First 3 months and having all these guys, like all the top experts on LinkedIn. So I want to learn more about that, how he did that. So we got in the coffee chat, we brainstormed, we hit it off. But first video DM was him holding his son with one hand running around the house, and so it's just like really, really amazing connection that we had, and then we built a business together, helping other owners such as yourself gain traction and make real money off of LinkedIn.
Awesome. So I think for the audience that's watching and listening to the live or the replay on the podcast, some people don't know some of the names that you mentioned. I only know them because you introduced me to their names and on LinkedIn, because I'm on different social media platforms. So I had no idea who Laura's and Luke's and Ben Kenobi's and all these wonderful people are. So what kind of influence, what kind of following do some of these people have? What kind of business are they running? What kind of sales are they generating?
Amazing question.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
So some of them range from 5,000 to 500,000 to half a million. Some of the connections who we're currently speaking to have nearly 1 million connections. The likes of the ex-CEO of Skype, Eric Partaker, which is a great individual to follow and learn from. So he's a really interesting character. His content's great too. So it can scale from someone from one follower to 1 million followers plus, Jay, in answer to the question. But some of these influencers have a real influence in content marketing, sales marketing, sales coaching, like yourself, Jay, career coaching, So lots of different coaches around, and also business owners, SaaS businesses. There's founders and CEOs of SaaS. There's people in the teaching industry. Like any industry you can imagine, there is influencers out there for you to connect with and collaborate with. And that's the power of LinkedIn. That's why we think you should all be there. If you're not there already, then you absolutely should be coming into 2025.
Yeah, exactly. And just like adding like the type of revenue like these guys can make in like a single offer is absolutely amazing. I know like I personally DM one of the top influencers on LinkedIn. He's the top 5 influencer in the world. He's from Bosnia. His name is Yasmin Alic.
Oh yeah, huge.
He got a huge audience, and so it takes a while for him to respond to my DM. But maybe every month or every 3 weeks we just DM each other. I wish him the best holidays. He's like, "Oh, hey Jordan, you're such a joy to be around." He's a very kind guy, and but he's super busy, right? And so. He recently made a post that he made a $500K off of one offer in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So, off a low ticket offer. So this is the type of results that these influencers are having. So absolutely, it's of course it's not all about money, right? It's the amount of impact. It's the amount of willingness to give value. Give freely, and also with the right strategy, right? So it's all about like giving with the right strategy and implementing a purely organic, not salesy strategy, which obviously we continue to learn from you, Jay, as well, in our journey as well, to be non-threatening, non-salesy, give first, and that's the basis of your glass method all as well.
Yeah. So I want to just go back a little bit because there's a gift and superpower that I want to highlight with Mark. And we want to give a shout out to everyone who's watching. Marlon, thanks for the informative event. He says, Brian Bing, the power of relationships on LinkedIn. Absolutely. Jay Ma, one of the people in our community, all great people here. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, and we're going to give you opportunities to have the opportunity to work with Jordan and Mark with a done for you LinkedIn offer. So I'll just, seed it quickly and early, because if you guys have to go and you're looking for LinkedIn solutions and it's a done for you content strategy, done for you posting, done for you engagement, done for you appointment booking, which I have never seen anyone do from end to end. So content, engagement, book calls. The only thing they don't do is they don't close for you. They want you to do that. So if you want to learn how to close better, that's where you hire the Sales Ninja. But if you're looking for a LinkedIn lead generation engine and a machine, comment DFY to apply. They only have a few spots because it takes time, energy, and bandwidth. So if you want a done for you LinkedIn solution that helps you generate leads so that you can close more sales, comment DFY, and then they'll follow up with you. So back to Mark with your ability to sell out an event with Laura Costa and all these LinkedIn top influencers. So what people don't realize that are watching this is that this is not something that most people can do, this networking superpower gift. Where did it all start? Were you like a gatherer when you were like in high school or in elementary school, where you were kind of putting together this gang and building this mafia, or where did it all start?
I've got to take it back to hospitality days, Jay. I started off in a 5-star hotel, learning how to communicate with different types of people, whether it be the extremely rich or the upper class, the middle class, or there or thereabouts. So it started off there, learning to communicate with people and understanding body language and emotional conversation. So that would be the fundamental part of what has led to mine and Jordan's success with networking. The second key has to be probably my background in restaurant management and leading a team, motivating a team, training a team, building my communicational skills, because all of these things lead to conversations. So even when you think of training a team, Jay, you're training an appointment setter, or you're training digital media manager or you're training a social media manager who's coming on board, you have to take them through what's called SOPs and training documents and these kind of things. It's all of these pieces combined in my 15 years experience in hospitality has really allowed me to own in on the people piece and how to motivate people to work well and motivate people to want to work with you. And I think that's a massive key to the puzzle, is to have people who are working for you who actually want to work for you. And I think that comes down to how you lead your team and how you direct your team and the energy you give to your team as well. But coming back to your question about the event, how it all kicked off, it kicked off same thing. It was, I went to a networking event, my first ever networking event, which was Richard Moore's. It was a networking event which he was doing for charity. And I just watched and observed. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to Richard Moore if he sees this video, by the way. Awesome guy. You should connect with him too. So basically, I was at his networking event, just enjoying everything, getting to know everyone. And I had a conversation with Richard, and I said, you know what, Richard, I'd love to do one of these events in the future. And he said, oh, okay, no problem. Send me a DM. We can talk about it. So what I did, I then sent him a DM, and we talked about it. And then before I knew it, I was saying I'm going to do it in 2 years. He was challenging me to do it in 12 months. And then after 6 months, it was done.
Wow.
So it went from 2 years to 1 year to 6 months to done within 3 months, basically.
Really?
Organized, 5 creators, over £5,000 for charity, a load of money for charity, a load of people coming and getting together and networking opportunities for themselves as well, which was amazing. It really was.
That's incredible. You know, I see two things. You know, when I hear you speak, you know, one of my superpowers is extracting the genius and helping you monetize. There's 2 books that come to mind that I think you can use. Is instead of Strengths Finders, it would be a Network Finder. So you can write a book on how do you network, and it could be leadership, it could be communication, it could be EQ, it could be body language, it could be tonality, all those things. So Network Finder by Mark Ramsey, bestseller, international bestseller.
Exactly.
And then you can rewrite the outdated How to Win Friends and Influence People by How to Win Clients and Network with People by Mark Ramsey instead of Dale Carnegie.
Awesome. Yeah.
So there you go. Network Finder and the ability to influence with the power of connection. So that is a superpower. And there's a digital product there as well. We're only selling for $37. If you want to be on the wait list, comment wait list. Oh, man. Oh, this is so much fun, guys. So let's see. So let's go to, what's that?
I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. Okay. Okay, so let's go to you, Jordan. So, you know, a lot of people struggling on LinkedIn. They're basically, you know, putting posts, but they're not really cracking the code. How did you guys crack the code with like content? I know you have a combination of software stacks that obviously with your specialty on writing, I don't know if it's a framework, and we have some maybe free gifts that we can give people to help them with some organic stuff. How do people stop getting crickets and go to getting conversions?
Just improving your copywriting skills. I mean, it's as simple as that. I know it sounds cliche. I've been copywriting for about 25 years for different companies, software companies, specifically big software companies like email campaigns, DM scripts, cold calling scripts, you name it. So it's just about tweaking and improving copywriting to make people feel your pain, to make people feel your client's pain, so to speak, if you're talking about a client transformation, and make them relate to that critical story, right? Because if your audience doesn't relate to that critical story, you can tell stories till you're blue in the face, but you will never get leads for sure. And so we have a specific structure actually that we got from Yasmin, and so that we write our posts with, like storytelling posts, and so it's really like we get leads in a different way, and I'm giving away a secret, right? Here, I'm not sure if Mark would be against this, but no, I'm sure he'll be okay. But if not, I'm gonna hear no, just kidding. No, I'm sure Mark is on board. So we encourage engagement on our posts, no matter what. We are getting 50 to 200 comments per post whenever we post something on LinkedIn, because we encourage mass engagement. We want to hit those broad audiences to attract the right kind of people and the right leads. And then let's say if a second connection comments on my post, like today, it's a selfie on the beach, usually talking about freedom, talking about all these things that people want, talking about how I have enough time for my my beautiful wife and my 14-year-old son, working part-time, living in Mexico on the beach, with a team, and looking forward to our super growing our team in 2025, and delegating the team and stuff like that. And so I got around 45 comments on that post. Just from today, there was some second degree connections. And then I went DMs, I established a meaningful conversation, and see where they're at on LinkedIn. If not, I'm looking for potential collaborations. I connected with some people who do appointment setting with funnels that are. I didn't actually tell Mark about this, but but I was going to, and so like,
you sound like a married couple. You feel like you feel bad for not telling him yet.
We're doing like a podcast swap in January, and so I was on their podcast, and so they're killing it as well. And so just looking for these and their clients are interested in LinkedIn strategies as well. So so just like being open to collaborations. No one is competition on LinkedIn. There are plenty of people who do the same thing. For people who choose other people, or for current clients who go with others, we'll be like, so be it. It's okay. You can go, whatever. Because maybe they're not getting the results, maybe they're not putting in the work, or maybe let's see, a lead goes to a competitor. We'll be like, well, they resonate with that competitor more. So be it.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to convince them, right? So, but those people who are attracted by our brand voice, by our stories, make our ideal clients.
Okay, awesome. That's a perfect segue to give a free gift. We have 2 or 3 different gifts. If everyone likes gifts, comment gift in the comment section. We would like to gift you at least 2 or 3 different resources. And one is how to master LinkedIn lead generation in less than 30 days. So they actually just put a Google Doc drive where you can actually just look at it. And it's a cheat sheet on how you can generate leads in less than 30 days. So thank you so much for that, guys. Let's talk about the 20 million impressions on LinkedIn with 3 videos. What the heck? How did that happen?
That's awesome. Okay. So it's with this awesome client. His name is Alec. He first of all, he's killing on Instagram. He has his message dialed in. He's making money. He's an absolute gem of a guy to work with, and he has his message dialed in, and he has his clients and stuff like that. So he had a dialed message, we repurpose, we do copywriting for him, and then he did a video. The way the video was structured was absolute genius. It was him interviewing a girl. The girl asked him questions about sales and stuff like that. So absolute genius video to begin with. Actually, 2 videos that went viral, 3 videos that went viral, right? Absolutely, the 3 videos went viral, and they were absolute genius videos. We did copywriting for him and repurposed the post for him off of Instagram, and so. But before that, we warmed up the algorithm for maybe like a month or a month and a half. We posted selfies. We just built his brand with selfies and cool positions and him going like that, and just like absolute cool high-res photos, right? And then we moved to a strategy of 7 videos per week. And then we allowed ample time for LinkedIn for his videos to go viral, right? And so once the 3 videos hit the LinkedIn feed, which is like TikTok, it was all over. You know, he was getting impressions. There was one time when our team was commenting for him, I noticed that particularly in one video, within 1 hour, it jumped 3 million impressions. So I mean, once people are clicking on the LinkedIn feed, and once people are like really, really active, then sky's the limit, right?
Time to double down. Yep.
Exactly. So that's a little bit about the strategy behind going viral that we found to be very successful as well.
Amazing. Mark, you have some thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. So in relation to the video, so first of all, Alec was very well dressed. He had a nice suit. He looked the part. So he had, at the beginning, he had a attractive young lady asking him a few questions. I don't know if that led to anything or not, but I'll let you make your own decisions on that, guys. So he had a young lady asking a question to him, and then he was answering back, and then it was going backwards and forwards. The topic was very high, top of funnel. So when I say very top of funnel, I mean it's a topic which everyone in the world, billions and billions of people, can relate to. Sales, objection handling. So this particular topic is so out there that anyone and their dog could relate to it and click like or leave a comment. So that is part of the reason the video went viral, because if it's very niche or very complicated to understand, the more complicated it is, the less impressions you're going to get. The reason I say that is because less people will understand the behinds of the content or the video or the writing. That's probably my add to what Jordan's already said.
Yeah, so true. Well. Yeah, definitely so true. Yeah.
I'd like to ask.
Go ahead.
I'd like to ask some best practices, because I know there's people who are listening and watching, and they're trying to understand, how is it that your clients were able to produce, other than, a suit and an attractive young lady, viral videos? Was it the hooks? Was it the thumbnails? What were the frameworks? Were there keywords?
It was basically everything.
It was the content.
Everything above. Our engagement strategy had a lot to do with it too, because we engage on the right people. It was everything above, and then like all of these moving parts on LinkedIn. Like for instance, you have to provide. I think what really made a difference, we provided ample opportunity for LinkedIn to and for the people to choose his video to go viral, because it's not when like to go viral on LinkedIn. I mean, it's not that LinkedIn chooses it, right? It's just that the people like it, and there's many views of many people. So LinkedIn shows it to other sections. LinkedIn
Mhm.
shows it to the first connections, second connections, third connections, and then it shows it to 1,000,000 people. And then if the 1,000,000 people like it, then it shows it to other people. And then that's like people think that LinkedIn chooses things to go viral. It doesn't. The people reacting to it does.
I think there's another thing to add to that, Jay, piece of the puzzle. It didn't hit these impressions on the first day. It took time. So
About a week,
to get to those kind of impressions, it took 7 to 9 days. So it started to kick off on day 4. So why do I raise this? Because you post that video, 12 hours later, you only got 12 likes. So you delete the video. You think, oh, my video is garbage. It's no good. I'm going to delete it. Don't delete it. Leave it there. It's evergreen. The content you're loading on LinkedIn is evergreen video content, which can be found by others at any point. It doesn't have to be day 1, because this is a proven, all 3 videos started to blow up after day 3, which is an interesting stat for you guys. If you're posting video and expecting it to go viral within the first 12 hours, don't get me wrong, engagement on the first 12 hours is important. Like Jordan says, warming up the audience around a video, posting more content, and then going back to the comments on that video and replying back to them, etc. So I'm sure we'll go into that, a little bit of commenting strategy.
Absolutely. So we have a couple of free gifts to give as well. We have a free LinkedIn profile optimization session. It's a 30-minute, $497 value. Claim yours now with the Calendly.com, the Social Tiger link. They only have limited spots because Christmas holidays are coming and they are scaling with their team and clients. So if you want to get your LinkedIn optimization popping and banging so that you can really attract clients instead of trying to, outbound and try to like get clients and beg them for your services, you can actually do a magnetic pull where clients are coming to you. So that is a free gift. Thank you guys for that $497 value. And if you're looking for strategies to help you learn about LinkedIn, and I'm going to ask you another question as a segue in the Tiger Times newsletter. So please subscribe to that. With LinkedIn, and this is things I've been hearing, whether they're true or not, I want you to really correct me if I'm wrong. I heard like some people I've got premium, some people have Sales Navigator. Maybe explain in a second a little bit about what that is. And also I heard, the audio rooms, LinkedIn, someone told me that LinkedIn is pulling that off the shelf. I'm not sure if that's true or not. And LinkedIn Lives, how well is that performing? So that was a loaded question between Premium and Sales Navigator, which is the premium paid version of LinkedIn. What's the benefits, pros and cons of that? Is LinkedIn pulling back on audio rooms? And then the last question is LinkedIn Lives, do they work?
This is more Mark's know-how, so we'll listen.
Yeah, I'll take the premium question, Jay. So is LinkedIn Premium worth the $29 or $35, depending on which package you go for, worth it? Absolutely, I say. The reason I say that is because Premium allows you to do unlimited searches in the search function. So in the small search bar you have on the top, you can do unlimited searches in there with the Premium function. You can also see every single person that who's viewed your profile. You don't see one member at Microsoft has viewed your profile. You see James Smith at Microsoft has seen your profile. That alone is worth $39, because if James Smith from Microsoft views your profile, what you do, you go say, "Hey James, how you doing?" in the DMs, because he already knows who you are. He's viewed your profile. You go, "Did you see how I didn't pitch anything there?"
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is a massive bonus of having the premium. If you don't have the premium, you will just see one person at Microsoft viewed your profile. So would you prefer, and if you do that on a scale of 300 people viewing your profile every week, would you like to see those 300 people's names a week? So that's what, 3, 6, that's 1,200 people a month for $39. Or would you rather just see which companies are viewing your profile where you can't actually speak to them anyway?
When you say you can see them, is it like you can view them and then go back and maybe follow up with them, or do they give you an email, or how does it work?
Absolutely. So on your feed, you've got impressions. If you click
Right.
impressions,
Yeah.
you can then go to followers,
Uh-huh.
and you can see who's viewed your profile from there. Or if you're on
Ah.
LinkedIn right now, Jordan, Jay, you can click on see who viewed my profile, and you'll be able to see what I mean. You'll be able to see some names.
They're
who
on.
viewed your-
Yeah, it's profile views on.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we are.
You can go to. You can click the followers, or you can scroll down.
Here. Okay.
You can click there. Yeah.
You click there. Click the followers, and those people
have connected today.
Have followed you.
Okay.
So we got so Christopher Voss just connected with
Oh
you,
wow.
followed you right
Yeah.
like
that's
Shana Pascoa.
Uh-huh. So is your strategy you guys follow back or
Patrick
Yeah,
Cooper.
I would.
okay.
And then just go to the DMs with him and say, hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. What possibly motivated you to follow me?
Or you could also, Jay, there's another way you can do it. You can follow them back and you can go to their content for the next 3-4 days and engage with their content until the point that they engage with you back. So say you say like a great post and they reply back to you. You then go to the DMs at that point when they've replied back to you and you say, you know what, James, I've really enjoyed our conversations in the comments recently. I thought we should move it to the DMs.
Yeah.
How are you? And that's it, because you've been nurturing them for 5 days and they've started replying to your content and replying to your comments. So the no is there. You now just need to build the like. And then after the like, we all know that it becomes the trust, right? Yep. And then when you get to that level, the know, like, and trust, that's when you can even think about talking about the services that you can possibly support them with or how they can support you.
Okay, I'm going to take action in this podcast. So thanks for the follow, Shanna. Excited for your new chapter. She says she's announcing something that you're announcing soon.
Amazing.
Can't wait. Okay. I even put a screenshot to reference it so that she would see it.
There you go. Awesome.
Learning from the best.
There you go. Leah is I didn't even look at my new phone. Yeah, Leah. It's a good strategy for sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's check out Leah. Leah, what's her last name? Garcia. Okay, I don't even know if we're connected or not, but let's check.
I'm sure
I teach business owners was 0 to 50 employees how to do something. Let's see. Connect. Well, we're connected. Oops. Sorry, guys. And let me go into here. And I'm going to even put your screen share. I take the screenshot. And I'm like, oh, we've already been messaging somehow. Hey, Leah, thanks for the support and comments on the live stream with Mark and Jordan. And then there's a picture right here, right?
Yep, perfect. And you can do that for people's posts if you wanted to. So if you enjoyed a post, you could take a screenshot of the post that you enjoyed and then relate it back to that post. Let's give you another one, Jay, whilst we were on the case of giving out loads of amazing tips here. If you click the LinkedIn box at the top left-hand corner, you see the logo, top left of the browser. Click there for me, Jay.
Yeah.
And you see on the left-hand side where it says profile views. You see it says profile views. Click on the number next door. All right, scroll down a bit. You see here, all these people here viewing your profile, Jay.
Ah, cool.
So what you do, if they're a level 2, level 3, you can go to their profile, you then follow them.
So you can go to just go up and maybe go down a little bit. The key is to pick and choose. The key here to pick and choose who you want to connect
Mm.
with. Right, Jay?
Absolutely. You're looking for your idol client.
Maybe Joanna isn't. But if you go down, you scroll down a little bit more. Okay.
This guy's
How
huge.
about-
Mark Lakajev. He's big.
Yep.
Yeah. He. How about Michael Kinetsky right there?
Where's that? Mike? Oh, this guy?
He's a second
Message
connection. Yeah.
Okay.
No. First of all, he's a second connection, so you have to connect with him first. So just click on his profile
and then follow.
And then, he's from New York. He has 26,000 followers, right? And maybe you want to get on a collaboration chat with him and see how you can support him and vice versa, right? And say, hey, thanks for the profile view.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And this is in the moment lead gen, guys, right here. Organic lead gen in the moment. We're teaching Jay right here, right now.
You know what a diaper genie is? I don't know if you guys have that in the UK.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Diaper genie is basically this massive tower, and you put all your stinky diapers in there, and then you shove it down into a chute, and then gets rid of all the smell. So he said he's changed 6,000. Yeah, you spit it out and you tie it up. So he said he changed 6,000 diapers. So I said, you're the 6,000 diapers change genie. Hey, Michael, nice to connect with you. Or what would you guys say?
No, you're not connected. So you just want to thank him for the profile view.
Thank you for the profile view.
Would love to connect if that's okay.
Would love to connect with you.
So he's going to have a connection request from you, Jay. And he's also going to have a message from you. So you've got a double chance. If he doesn't see your connection request, but he sees your message, he will then go to your profile. He automatically can click accept from your profile.
And then you want to, okay, cool, yeah.
I'm just going to do a screenshot of this because
awesome.
People love seeing themselves. And
yeah, for sure.
Does it send? Oh, it sends in here too, which is cool. Oh, it's the wrong screenshot, I think. Wait up, let me do the screenshot. Save to clipboard. It was the StreamYard. Here, there we go.
You're going to bring him up on stage.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool. Speaking of, is LinkedIn audio getting pulled off from LinkedIn?
I haven't heard anything as yet. So I've heard a lot of different things from LinkedIn. I've heard that the Mondays and Wednesdays are the best days to post. Saturdays are your best engagement days. The top of funnel stuff is the best to drive organic growth. So anything which is massive top of funnel. So Leah likes sending screenshots. Yeah, it's a great way to lead gen, Leah, and it really shows you're genuine and you're not AI, because AI can't send screenshots, guys. Yeah. So they know that your lead gen is organic, which is another massive plus.
And to add to that, the Ninjify that we can do voice memos from the actual app. So I'll do, hey, Leah, shout out to you. Thanks for your support on the LinkedIn Live and the amazing interview with my LinkedIn coaches, both Jordan Molina and Mark Ramsey. Just want to give a shout out to you and thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. This is a personalized voice memo live. There we go. So I just sent Leah a voice memo on the call in real time.
Another great way to connect with people on a deeper level.
Yep.
Right.
For sure.
Okay. I know you have to get going, Mark. So we will give the last gift I think we have somewhere, which is we gave the LinkedIn lead gen, we gave the LinkedIn profile optimization, we gave the Tech Times newsletter, and then the last one is a done for you LinkedIn solution. Can you guys both kind of share what that is and how people can benefit from that?
Sure. Basically it's a LinkedIn growth package. No no automation whatsoever. Like, we do the groundwork. We have a team of 11 that does it for you. We do, it's typically 7 posts a week that we suggest. So we ghostwrite, we capture your brand voice. Of course, you would have to have a call with us so that we can capture your brand voice tailored to your audience to attract your right audience. And also, like, when it comes to commenting, we have a signature commenting strategy that not a lot of people know about. That we comment on the right people, we comment on smaller creators, we comment on bigger creators, but people that are going to attract more of the right audience to you, if that makes sense. And so, along with your profile, the profile optimization, we do banners, we do everything, we do designing for you. So everything like that is included as well. We actually designed Jay's banner as well. And also, like, as an add-on would be appointment setting. We don't do appointment setting on its own because we can't guarantee results not without the rest of our strategies, right? So yeah, that's basically what we do. And if anyone's interested in this, please reach out to us. And it really helps business owners to, like, save time. For those business owners who can't spend, like, maybe 3 hours per day on LinkedIn growing their business, or even work full time and do LinkedIn at the same time. I mean, this really proves to be very, very beneficial to them as well. Yeah.
So the number one thing about our service is to drive attention, to get you in front of people so you become known. And then we drive interest into your offer so people are actually interested in what you're selling. And then we drive conversation, which is conversation about how you can sell your product. So those three things is the core outcomes of our project, of our product. So if you need any of those three pieces, then we're here to support, Jay.
Amazing. So Sharla, shout out to an award-winning musician. We're going to be partnering with her in the days to come. So watch out and see some explosion there. And look at just all this amazing engagement and the leads and the comments. There was one event, minus the daytime mess up, that you guys had. How many people registered for your LinkedIn workshop?
438.
200 within 24 hours, Jay, something along those lines. 200 within 24 hours, and then 400 plus.
Yeah, 438 people registered for
wow,
LinkedIn Live.
Yeah, so look at their engagement, guys. It's pretty impressive. 59 likes, 59 comments. So if you guys are looking to collapse time and accelerate your results so that you can actually generate leads and have content that actually converts, comment DFY if you're sick and tired of not getting results on LinkedIn. They've been able to take me personally from like 6,000 or 7,000 connections to over 10,000. Oh, another thing that LinkedIn is doing.
And lately, your videos have been popping, Jay. Eh? And
awesome,
like really awesome
Thank you.
videos.
Well, you guys scripted it for me. So the other thing is, I noticed that they're taking away top LinkedIn Voices Awards badges. There's no longer.
They've done it for everyone.
Yeah.
What happened? They is it a time limit, or are they just stripping people from it?
So they're stripping community and they're focusing on top voice, the blue tick. So everyone needs to work a bit harder. So we will have to work a bit harder to get that extra reach. So to get that blue tick, we really need to be supporting LinkedIn, supporting them in their mission.
Hey Jay, in real time, you have a response from Michael there.
Where?
Guys, I'm going to have to drop
Down
off, but it's
below.
lovely to see you. Thanks for having me, guys. Jay, thanks for having me.
Okay, thanks for joining. Okay, so let's we're already at 49 minutes.
Okay,
We'll do a part 2 because I know there's so many
Yeah,
people here who have been benefiting from this time. I'm going to stop my screen share.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
want to thank both Jordan and Mark for their expertise, for their hearts and service to serve you guys, and to give a bunch of resources that are very, very generous. And they've been my secret back pocket weapon for LinkedIn. So I want to give them credit where credit is due. So 1,000 gratitudes to both Jordan and Mark for the work that you guys are doing and the way that you guys are helping so many people be seen and heard on LinkedIn, which is a very, very difficult social media platform to crack, in my opinion. I tried it, I failed, and I raised the white flag and I said, listen, guys, I need help. I need help. Right? So it was a mess, like somebody died. But now, we have victory because the checkered flag is crossing that finish line. So Leah, let's connect. You are such a dynamic person.
Yeah.
We'd love to connect with you and see what you're doing in your business.
Yeah. Leah's good. Actually, I'm gonna book for next month to be on her podcast because she has an awesome podcast
sweet.
as well. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a podcast swap as well. So Leah, DM me for a podcast swap and a connect call. And I am amazed at the work that these guys are doing. And thank you guys for tuning into the Sales Ninja Show podcast. Until next time, thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Mark. And we will see you guys on the next podcast. Take care.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Massive.